Hey everybody, so hope all is well. So I'm sure we've all heard about Carolyn Bryant and the warrant arrest for her 70 years ago. Found. Really? 70 years ago, found. Let's go ahead and play the clip and then I'm going to return with some commentary. Here we have activists that are calling for the arrest of Carolyn Bryant. They've gone to an apartment. I've seen videos on that. Then to an assisted living facility. So let's go ahead and look at the video and then I want to return with commentaries. Check it out, people. Oh.
Emmett Till, the drops of his blood is on this soil here in Wake County. So today we're demanding that Wake County, we want her arrested. That's our goal today. That they work in unison with Mississippi. Mississippi, we're asking you to execute the warrant. Execute the warrant so that they can come to Raleigh, or Raleigh will transport her back to Mississippi, so that at least that the family of Emmett Till can get some justice. At the end of the day, I'm appalled at the fact that this warrant just popped up 70 years later. Number two, we're asking that we meet with the DA, come to the table of peace, that he'll be able to work with us in unison. We're going to be contacting his office today and setting up a meeting with the DA. Because DA, similar to Miss Donham, the blood is on your hands if you don't do anything about this. And number three, I send you a message from Dr. Malik Zulu-Shabazz, who had said that if they don't arrest her in due time, then next Wednesday they will pay a visit to Wake County. That date is Wednesday, and that is the new Black Panther movie. So I don't care if she's 87. I don't care if she's 89. I don't care if she's 97. Because at the end of the day, I know Miss Mamie, as I call her, died not knowing if her son was ever going to get justice. Reverend Sharpton taught me that innocent blood cries from the grave. And I think this is a sign of that. Be it 50 years, be it 70 years, be it 100 years. I believe that innocent blood is crying from the grave.
Okay, so different people have gone to different locations, and this right here, I'll say this. It made me think about it. Wow, they are protecting her now, is my belief. Someone's protecting her. And they could have gone and got her if they wanted to. I mean, really, they've been known. This is nothing new. But this is how we have to always fight. But they're protecting her now, just like they protected her back then, 70 years ago. And then it made me think, Black women are protected when? So unfortunately, the reality, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. And I still think they're going to protect her now, like they protected her back then. But Black women are protected when? 70 years ago, an arrest warrant. Fast forward to today. If it had been a Black woman committing that kind of crime and you had Black men in charge on the force, pick up Shaniqua real quick. But you can see how other groups do. Again, they protected her. They're protecting her now, is my opinion. Like they protected her back then. But Black women have been protected when? Nothing has changed. It's the same thing. The mindset, the behavior, we're in the same place. The mindset is in the same state. It's only a different date. This is what they do. An arrest warrant for her, and then they said they asked the sheriff, I believe he's deceased, why he did that. He said, well, she was a mother of 2 children, and he didn't want to interrupt her life like that in so many words. Look what all she caused. And then I look here, I see we have the youth. I'm glad that they are there. And these, to me, look like teenagers. And then I thought about it. I seen other videos where they went to an apartment complex, knocked on the door. Now I remember years ago they said she was in a house, and they went there, and her, I guess, grandson came out. Now that they've seen people going to an apartment, assisted facility, assisted living facility, and then I thought about it. I said, "Wow, this lets you know nothing has changed. They've always protected their own. Everybody protects their own except for the majority of Tyrones. So this man out here, and for the other men and women that are doing that, very, very courageous. Knowing this so-called justice system is not, to me, a justice system. Be it this circumstance here with Emmett Till, even current with DV and violence and crime, the justice system is a joke. You can pretty much beat somebody down, and then you look up, oh, that person is out again. Uh-oh, now the person is murked and dead in the ground. So the justice system, it pretty much protects the criminal, like it's just like it's protecting that Carolyn Bryant. And some people may say, "Oh, she's too old. Who cares?" Bill Cosby is old, half blind. They had him in there, and in my opinion, I'm not gonna say I believe every single woman in that, but in my opinion, Bill Cosby, you played a hand in that. Oh yeah, you played a hand in your own demise. Now some of those women, I wasn't buying a store and they're like, "Oh, he did this to me," but you were calling him and he was like paying for you to go to school, your education, finishing out your basement in your home. One woman said he did this, he attacked her, assaulted her, and then you had lunch the next day. I'm not understanding that. So that, I think, in some respects, he put himself, in harm's way. I really do. But this here, and I thought about it, I said, okay, so look at these youngsters. We got the youngsters here. And then I thought about it and seeing the other crowds that were going to like the apartment where she was believed to have resided. People do what they want to do. Where are all these Dusties at? Dusties? What are y'all can't help do anything productive? And then I thought about that. I said, wow. People this woman's picture has been out, even her picture from maybe a decade or so ago, and her address has been out. And I'll say a disclaimer because I know how people are. Oh, you want somebody to go do something to me? I don't give a darn what happened to me. I don't give a crap what happened to me with her lying ass. Just so we're clear. So this may not be the video for you. Go ahead and exit now. But here's the point I want to make. I thought about that. I said, no, look what all she's done. And no offense, you still got dumb black men that's sitting up here, get with Becky. Then Becky doing the same thing that Carolyn Bryant has done before. It ain't nothing new. They put themselves in that circumstance. And then she go, he did this to me. He did this to me. And then they get their behind locked up. Then he might be looking to get his cell phone and show us she been sending him like emojis and all that. So Carolyn Bryant, here's the news flash. Carolyn Bryant, her mentality, that spirit still lives on today. And the black men that get themselves involved with Carolyn Bryant's granddaughters or great-great-granddaughters, whatever the heck you want to call it, her offspring, people like her, they still put themselves in the same position. How many have you seen? Oh, they got to get him out of school. They said he done got Becky. The guy, was it Wilson? I forget his first name. I'm not sure if it was Robert Wilson, who kissed Becky. Kissing, and they got him on an assault charge. He spent a few years in prison. College boy. Again, nothing has changed. The mindset, the state of mind is the same. Yeah, nothing's changed. Carolyn Bryant, people like her still exist. Again, look how many Beckys in Holland. Oh, he did this and did this. And then a fool still think, oh, it can't be me. It can't be me until it is. Look at Cuba Gooding Jr. Cuba, where you at, homeboy? Oh, you thought you were doing just fine because you just in love with Becky, and that's fine, boo. I'm not really worried about you. But look what happened. So you went out to the club and you done got, you feel you Cuba Gooding Jr. This is how you get down. He's real solid now. I'm not worried about Cuba Gooding Jr. You put yourself in a circumstance. You're delusional. You put yourself. I'm just kind of wondering, okay, was it like a civil suit? Because that's normally more than likely what may come next. If it hasn't already, it hasn't settled. Where's Cuba at? Cuba yacht clubbing with Becky? I bet the lawyer probably told you to sit your behind down, clown. Of course, he hasn't said in those words because they get your money, so they'll say it nicely. You may want to be more careful, Cuba. So don't be surprised if you see him try to pull up with a black woman. That's how they often do when he goes south. But this right here, I was like, okay, we got these young men here. How many Dusties are out and about committing crimes? It's the Dusty right now finna catch him a case from a granddaughter that's just like by one of their daughters, just like Carolyn Bryant. He's finna catch a case today. I promise you, some fool will. You think everybody love me, everybody love me. No, they don't. Everybody love me, everybody love me. No, they won't. So this here, it shows you nothing has changed. We've seen Emmett Till what happened, and some of these boys still get themselves caught off in a Carolyn Bryant moment. On difference is, you may get arrested and get locked up. Nothing has changed. Just like they protected Carolyn Bryant then, the sheriff, protected Carolyn Bryant then. I believe they're protecting her now. But I just want to ask, maybe somebody can tell me, black women are protected when? By a whole lot of the men? Huh? Can somebody tell me? So nothing has changed. And I bet they will protect her. They figure she's old. Well, Bill Cosby wasn't too old to go. She can go too. For the black men that want to fight black women, why don't you hop on this train and be an activist? Boo. I mean, I'm just saying, you're complaining about them women's. Are you complaining what Carolyn Bryant did, what she did to Emmett Till? He's a black man, young black man just like you. I thought about that. I said, and then I thought about, like I said, and I'm just going to say this here, not to be, like I said, I know how people get. You want somebody to go and hurt that woman. I thought about it. She been moseying around here, just like Zimmerman, out and about free society. She been moseying around here, just like Zimmerman, and nothing has happened. But a black woman in Blackistan, and I thought about it, she could be posted up in Blackistan, and I guarantee you she'll be safer than the average black woman. I promise you behind she'll be. Shoot, think I'm lying? Zimmerman could post up today in Blackistan. He ain't got to worry. You'll find some old dingy, dusty Negro trying to give him, hey, what's up, man? What's up? Give some dap. I thought about that. Look how many black women have died at the hands of a black man. Think about it. Have you done what Carolyn Bryant has done? I thought about that. They done showed the woman's home. They people putting out. I've even seen some addresses put out. You haven't heard, and again, I know how people are, so I'm going to go ahead and cover that now. For some fool want to say, oh, she's trying to advocate some violence. You want somebody to go do something to that woman. Because I tell you, that's what a saphead dust bucket will do. He'll always try to advocate for his own, but black women get drugged and beat down to death. He'll be like, well. I said, she's been just getting, and nothing has happened. But a black woman, you can't buy liquor without getting your eye eaten out. Can't buy pizza. You can't even sit up in your car. And they coming for you. But they have yet to come for this lady. One moment. My allergies. I thought about that. Look how many black women have been killed. They haven't known what Carolyn Bryant done caused the death of Emmett Till. So again, they're protecting her now. I think protected her then, but black women are protected when? You guys tell me. I'm out.